Every relationship has its ups and downs. Sometimes, no matter how much we talk, the words just don't seem to cut it. Maybe emotions are running too high, or maybe you feel distant but don't know how to express it. Whatever the case, there are ways to bridge that gap without needing to say much at all. Today, I'm going to share with you 10 powerful nonverbal ways to reconnect with your partner. These techniques work when communication breaks down, when words feel too hard to find, or even when silence is the best way to reconnect. So if you're ready to rebuild those emotional bridges without relying on long conversations, keep watching. Tip 1. Physical touch. Let's start with something basic but extremely powerful: physical touch. Number 1 on our list is all about those simple, loving gestures that don't require a single word. A soft touch on the arm, holding hands, a long hug. These things matter more than you might realize. Touch is an innate human need, and it goes way beyond romantic relationships. Research has shown that physical touch can lower stress, reduce feelings of loneliness, and even strengthen your bond with your partner. So if you find yourself at a loss for words, reach out, literally. Hold your partner's hand, sit close to them on the couch, or give them a warm embrace. It can send the message, "I'm here and I care." And don't underestimate the power of small gestures, like placing your hand on their back or giving them a gentle kiss on the forehead. These simple acts of physical affection can reignite intimacy and bring you closer when words just aren't enough. Tip 2. Spend quality time together. Now, this may sound obvious, but the key here is not just spending time in the same room, but being present with each other. There's a difference between watching TV together while scrolling through your phone and intentionally choosing to be in the moment. Think about the last time you spent meaningful time with your partner, time that wasn't interrupted by distractions. One of the easiest ways to reconnect is to simply carve out space for each other. No phones, no distractions, just you and them. Whether it's cooking together, going for a walk, or even doing a fun DIY project, being present in those moments without the pressure to talk can strengthen your bond. Quality time doesn't need to involve deep conversations or extravagant plans. Sometimes, the shared silence while doing an activity can be more meaningful than words. Tip 3. Mirror their body language. Tip number 3. Mirror their body language. Now, this one might seem a bit more subtle, but it's incredibly effective in building connection. Mirroring, or subtly copying someone's gestures, posture, or movements can create an unconscious bond. It's something we naturally do when we're in sync with someone, and using it intentionally can help reignite that connection. This doesn't mean mimicking your partner to the point of it being noticeable. It's about creating a subconscious level of rapport. If they lean in, you lean in slightly. If they cross their legs, you do the same. It sounds small, but this technique can increase feelings of closeness and understanding, even in moments of tension. Tip 4. Share a silent moment. Next up, share a silent moment. We often think that silence means distance, but in reality, silence can be a form of intimacy. Have you ever sat with someone, not speaking, and still felt completely connected? That's the power of being comfortable in each other's presence. Take some time to enjoy each other's company without the need for conversation. Go for a walk in nature, watch the sunset together, or just sit quietly in the same room. These moments of shared stillness can actually strengthen your bond, because you're showing your partner that you can be with them fully, even when there's nothing to say. Tip 5. Acts of service. Number 5 is acts of service. You might have heard this term before as one of the 5 love languages, but it's more than just doing chores. Acts of service are about showing your partner that you care through thoughtful, meaningful actions. When words are failing, actions can take their place. Cook them breakfast, take care of a task they've been dreading, or surprise them by doing something you know they'll appreciate. These small acts show love in a tangible way. Even the simplest gestures can speak volumes. It's about showing your partner that you see them and want to make their life a little easier, even if they don't ask for it. Tip 6. Eye contact. Next, we have eye contact, number 6 on our list. Eye contact is one of the most powerful forms of nonverbal communication. It's been proven that holding someone's gaze can foster intimacy and connection, especially when emotions are involved. Think about the last time you made meaningful eye contact with your partner. Was it during an argument, or maybe a loving moment? Either way, eye contact allows you to communicate emotions without saying a word. Next time you're sitting together, try holding their gaze for a few moments longer than usual. You might be surprised at how much can be said in silence. Tip 7. Surprise gestures. Number 7 is surprise gestures. When words aren't enough, a small surprise can reignite that spark. This doesn't have to be a grand gesture. It's the little things, like picking up their favorite snack on the way home, surprising them with a coffee, or leaving a handwritten note. It's not about the material value of the gift. The surprise itself sends the message that you're thinking of them, even when they don't expect it. These thoughtful moments of love can make your partner feel appreciated and valued. Surprises like this can break the monotony and remind your partner that you're invested in making them feel loved. Tip 8. Create something together. Whether it's cooking a meal, painting a canvas, or even working on a home project, collaborating on something creative can help you reconnect. When you create something together, you're working as a team toward a common goal. The process of creating can bring you closer and help you remember what it feels like to work side by side with your partner, especially when words feel insufficient. Tip 9. Nonverbal cues of appreciation. Number 9 is nonverbal cues of appreciation. Showing appreciation doesn't always have to be verbal. A simple smile, a reassuring touch, or even a nod of approval can go a long way. Sometimes, your partner just needs to feel validated and supported. Using these small, affirming gestures, like a smile when they do something thoughtful, shows them that you see their efforts and appreciate them. Tip 10. Laughter and playfulness. And finally, laughter and playfulness. One of the quickest ways to reconnect is to inject a little lighthearted fun into your relationship. It could be teasing, playful wrestling, or sharing an inside joke. Playfulness brings down defenses and reminds you both of the joy and connection you share. So, there you have it. 10 powerful ways to reconnect with your partner when words just aren't enough. Remember, sometimes the most meaningful connections come from the things we do, not the things we say. Whether it's a hug, a shared moment, or a small act of service, love doesn't always need words to thrive. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more relationship advice. Let me know in the comments which tip you're going to try out with your partner first. See you next time.